Welcome to the International Studies Association Annual Conference this year in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm Neack. I'm a professor at Miami University and the editor of International Studies Perspectives, an ISA journal that's published by Oxford University Press. We're here at the OUP booth. And I'm also speaking with Dr. Nicole Janz of University of Cambridge, and she's one of the co-editors of a special issue that ISP has and an author of one of the pieces called Bringing the Gold Standard Back in, Replication in University Teaching. So Nicole, what is the gold standard?
The gold standard is reproducibility. So can you take a published study, replicate the analysis, and get to the exact same results or very similar results? Any published work depends on that for legitimacy.
And so is this very labor intensive for the instructor?
It is different. So instead of creating a teaching data set, you download a data set for the students or you help them do it. Instead of creating an exam, you become a mentor for students and take them through the process of replicating a published piece. So it's different work. I find it more rewarding as a teacher. I learn much more from my students and from their work in the replication workshop that I teach.
So what about what the students are learning? Do they find it interesting, frustrating? Do they succeed?
So every student finds it frustrating because it's hard to find the data. Sometimes authors don't explain very well what they are doing in their published work. So it is immensely frustrating, but once the students are finished and they've gone through the process, some of them go and publish their replication study, and that is the best success you can have.
Well, that especially goes against that culture that graduate students are supposed to do only original research so that they can be noticed for publications or on the job market or for grants.
Yeah, you know what? I actually agree. So you do need original work. But how can you do original work? What skills do you need? You need to know how to do statistical analysis, you need to know how to handle your data, how to write a good compelling story, make decisions on the way, which graph goes into a paper, which doesn't. And all this you can learn by replicating a paper. And then you can apply it to other papers and publish an original piece of work as well.
Well, I think your paper is interesting because it's on a trend and important issue in the discipline, but it's also on pedagogy. So what advice might you give for someone who's writing a paper on pedagogy?
I would say think of the moment in the classroom when the eyes of your students light up, when they kind of look up and become interested. And some teachers run simulations in class, some teachers do replications. There are all kinds of different things how to engage students. And often there is so much interesting stuff that people do, but not everyone knows about it. So just think of these moments when students get really excited and make a note and then think about if you could take that into an article and write that up for other scholars to use.
Well, I found your paper really interesting and great discussion now. Thank you so much. Enjoy the conference.
Thanks very much.